Hello, sports fans. Welcome to Sports Illustrated Sooner TV. I'm Rick Heath. With me, Al Eschbach. And now we're at the Winston, a restaurant named for Hal Smith here, one of Hal Smith restaurant groups on Main Street, next to another Hal Smith group, the Jam Restaurant. Great place, great lunches, great dinners, and they have Whiskey Wednesday, something maybe you and I ought to come down here and take.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, whiskey flights on Whiskey Wednesday. So that and everything, $2 Tuesdays and all kinds of things here at the Winston on Main Street next to the railroad tracks in Norman. Now, what an impressive win for OU over West Virginia.
They're like a machine. They really are. It's I think three teams stand out in the country: Oklahoma, Alabama, and Ohio State, because they're all really great on offense and they're all good enough on defense.
Well, you know, and that's the one thing that changed this year, and we'll talk a little bit more in the later part of the show about OU's defense becoming more dependable. You know, that they're having more and more stops. I mean, they are now, and we'll go straight to this stat, they are now 7th in the country in holding teams in third down percentages.
Yeah.
I mean, they were 111th.
Yeah,
118th, excuse me, 118th last year.
And they're getting sacks, they're pressuring, they're just doing everything. It's really impressive. I'm so sick of the talk about the turnovers. I mean, that some teams don't turn it over. It's that simple, okay?
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, the Texas.
Who cares?
I mean, it was and so the talk this week was, well, at what point do you start depending so much on turnovers that you don't have basic defense? Well, that was a dumb question, because they're doing the basic problems. They're getting the teams off the field.
Yeah,
that's the key.
That's all key. You don't think you turnovers. Yeah. You're getting them all 3 and out. That's
the same thing as now. Of course, you don't get the benefit of a turnover, but you're still stopping.
But some teams' quarterbacks don't turn it over. Running backs don't turn it over,
and they don't fumble. Yeah, but they're still playing good defense.
They're playing really good defense.
And you know, when the change of the dialogue is from getting turnovers to getting stops, I'll take the stops anytime.
Absolutely, yeah.
Hey, we are at the Winston on Main Street in Norman, talking Sports Illustrated Sooner TV. But listen, if you're looking for OU game tickets or for concert tickets, OklahomaTickets.com is where you need to go to, OklahomaTickets.com, or you can give them a call at 364-7500 and find the best OU game tickets, concert tickets, or Thunder tickets at OklahomaTickets.com.
Only at Tri-City Tractors can you hop on a new Mahindra tractor or Bad Boy mower and take one for a spin.
So find us on TriCityTractors.com, the home of try it before you buy it.
Tri-City Tractors, I-44, exit 108 in Newcastle. TriCityTractors.com.
Chalk Sports Bar on Memorial, where they have happy hour all night on Monday Night Football. They have great specials, plus they have good snacks. Chipotle queso, caramelized hummus. They have fried pickles, fried devil eggs, and chips and salsa, all on special for happy hour. And they have drinks. They have $2.50 domestic draft. So all that available here at the Chalk Sports Bar on Monday night. Morfit Medical Center, 2908 Via Esperanza in Edmond, is an integrative family medicine center. They feature Smart Graft hair restoration, the most complete full head hair restoration on the market these days. It is great for you. It is the smartest, the best way to get a full head of hair back with using your own hair, and it doesn't take as long as you think. So to find out more, contact morefitmedical.com about Smart Graft hair replacement.
I'm attorney Noble McIntyre at McIntyre Law. Over the past 20 years, we have fought for Oklahomans who have been injured by medical malpractice and medical device injuries. These injuries are caused by products including defective hip implants, transvaginal mesh implants, Zofran, Xarelto, Invokana, and IVC filters. Unfortunately, these type of injuries happen every day, and it's good to have a local expert to turn to for help.
On behalf of myself and the entire McIntyre Law team, I can assure you, no one will work harder than we will.
Reveal a more youthful you. A more beautiful you. A more confident you. A healthier you. Your journey begins this summer at Laser Light Skin Clinic. Call us today for your free consultation.
Eskridge Honda, we go the Eskridge mile for you with low monthly payments. Like a new 2019 Honda CR-V EX for just $189 a month. That's going the Eskridge mile. Online at eskridgehonda.com.
And welcome back, Sports Illustrated Sooners TV. Rick Heath, Al Eschbach from the Winston here on Main Street in Norman, where they're featuring Whiskey Wednesday, featuring whiskey flights. They're featuring Woodford Reserve this Wednesday. So if you get a chance, come by, check out Whiskey Wednesday or $2 Tuesdays also at the Winston. Al, I'm going to read you something courtesy of the OU Sports Information, Mike Halk and his staff. Let me read this to you. It's a stat that speaks to OU's success on both sides of the ball. The Sooners have run 7 fewer plays than their opponents this season, okay? But they have outgained them by a staggering 2,006 yards. They've run 7 fewer plays, but they've only run, they've got 2,006 yards. And OU leads the nation in total offense, 612 yards, despite ranking 108th in plays per game. So they're 108th running the amount of plays per game, but yet lead the nation.
Well, and Jalen Hurts, his total offense alone is better than 43% of other college football teams.
Yeah, just him.
Him.
He's 397 a game. Just him.
Just him.
So, hey, what a game he had. 16 to 17, 316 yards, 3 touchdowns.
Well, he didn't make this throw. I am so sick of that. People, wake up.
Yeah. He's 16 to 17. What do you want?
He's completing 74% of his passes. His pass efficiency leads the nation.
He's over 300%, and so far this year, he's over 300%.
It's ridiculous.
In 4 out of his 6 games. So yeah, it's crazy how well he's been playing. The 612 yards per game leads the country, and that's 59 yards over the second team in the country. That's a massive, because the rest of them are over in tenths of yards, and dozens of yards, and this is 59 yards. So the OU offense playing. Now, if we would have said before the season started that the offense this year under Jalen Hurts would be better than Kyler Murray or Baker Mayfield, would have gone.
And they got their running back, Kennedy Brooks. They go, you are our feature running back now, so they got that thing. And so that's good. And I'm listening to your post-game show when you and Jim Trey were doing your post-game show after West Virginia, and the only complaint was what happened to Trey Sermon. I'm sorry, we all like Trey Sermon, right?
But when you're
getting the backup,
when you get 612 yards a game, it's a very hollow sound.
Well, when you're averaging almost a first down through his career, which he is, he's unbelievable. Yeah. He's the best running back.
Yeah, Kennedy Brooks is unbelievable. He's got the best yards per carry in the nation, and he's got the best in the history of OU.
Yeah.
So
what does that say?
Yeah, what does that say? That's just crazy. So the offense is doing great. The defense is coming along. The offense, everything is clicking. They've got 2 of the best wide receivers. CeeDee Lamb's going to be a first rounder. He is an outstanding, and yet they don't always have to go to him.
No, you got Rambo, who's the second best receiver, and he's sort of like Hollywood Brown, the deep threat, the speed guy, ran track in high school. You got your freshman.
Jalen Hazelwood. Hazelwood didn't even get a snap on the field against Texas, and he comes out, he gets a lot of snaps.
He'll be the number 2 guy next to Rambo. They're just putting these guys in and out.
Yeah, he'll take right up where CeeDee Lamb left off.
Yep.
You can just see him, and they got Theo Weiss and Trajan Bridges. Those guys are great. And they've got Basquin is a veteran.
Well, and Morris is really good. Morris, Calcaterra's out. Stogner's going to be a really good put. The guys they line up at the fullback slot.
and then let's go back to what makes all this go, which is the offensive line.
Oh, yeah, what up?
Bill
Bedenbaugh, the best offensive line coach in the country.
Well, he showed it because they had 4 new starters. Only one you had was Creed Humphrey, and now you've got 4 new starters, and they've had to move them around. 2 games in a row is all they've had with the same starting lineup.
And now they got everybody healthy, and they're really good.
Yeah, and so now it's just going to get even better as the more snaps they get together, and so you're looking at it going, okay, offense is just what is the limit with these guys? You just don't have a limit. You know?
You don't. There's no weakness. None.
There's
Zero.
no weakness. You can come in there and do what you know. Lincoln Riley has the full arsenal of his plays at his disposal.
Yeah, you can have fun with it. And you got a quarterback that can really run.
Yeah, and that's the key. I mean, he throws 16 to 17. He doesn't have to throw any more than that. And yet he got almost 100 yards.
Be the first quarterback to have the most rushing attempts at OU since Charles Thompson in 1988.
Wow. And yes, and that's why the running backs aren't getting as many carries.
Right.
Because he's getting a lot of carries.
Yeah.
I mean, he's averaging almost 100 yards a game. So, I mean, Lincoln Riley he's at the height of his game when he can call on any game.
He has so many toys to use.
Yeah,
it's unbelievable.
I mean, he can just do what he needs. Hey, we are at the Winston on Main Street in Norman, one of the Hal Smith restaurant groups next to Neighborhood Jams. Neighborhood Jams opens up 6:30 in the morning, open till 2:30, and they're open till 2:30 for lunch. Great breakfast, great lunch, and Winston, kind of a Pub W feel, but with their own Winston flavor, and they feature 2 for Tuesdays and Whiskey Flights, Whiskey Flights on Wednesday here at the Winston on Main Street next to the Jams on the railroad tracks. We'll be back with Sports Illustrated Sooner TV after this.
Only at Tri-City Tractors can you hop on a new Mahindra tractor or Bad Boy mower and take one for a spin.
So find us on TriCityTractors.com, the home of Try It Before You Buy It.
Tri-City Tractors, I-44, exit 108 in Newcastle. TriCityTractors.com.
Chalk Sports Bar on Memorial, where they have happy hour all night on Monday Night Football. They have great specials, plus they have good snacks. Chipotle queso, caramelized hummus. They have fried pickles, fried devil eggs, and chips and salsa, all on special for happy hour. And they have drinks. They have $2.50 domestic drafts. So all that available here at the Chalk Sports Bar on Monday night. Morfit Medical Center, 2908 Via Esperanza in Edmond, is an integrative family medicine center. They feature Smart Graft hair restoration, the most complete full head hair restoration on the market these days. It is great for you. It is the smartest, the best way to get a full head of hair back with using your own hair, and it doesn't take as long as you think. So to find out more, contact morefitmedical.com about Smart Graft hair replacement.
I'm attorney Noble McIntyre at McIntyre Law. Over the past 20 years, we have fought for Oklahomans who have been injured by medical malpractice and medical device injuries. These injuries are caused by products including defective hip implants, transvaginal mesh implants, Zofran, Xarelto, Invokana, and IVC filters. Unfortunately, these type of injuries happen every day, and it's good to have a local expert to turn to for help.
On behalf of myself and the entire McIntyre Law team, I can assure you, no one will work harder than we will.
Reveal a more youthful you. A more beautiful you. A more confident you. A healthier you. Your journey begins this summer at Laser Light Skin Clinic. Call us today for your free consultation.
At Eskridge Honda, we go the Eskridge Mile for you with low monthly payments. Like a new 2019 Honda CR-V EX for just $189 a month. That's going the Eskridge Mile. Online at eskridgehonda.com.
And welcome back. Sports Illustrated, Sooner TV, Rick Heath, Al Eschbach from the Winston on Main Street in Norman. Remember, next door is Neighborhood Jams. Well, there's two Neighborhood Jams in the metro, one at 150th and North Penn, and one here next to Winston on Main Street in Norman, next to the railroad tracks. Both great restaurants. And of course, the Winston, what a wonderful place to come and have lunch or dinner. Al, the OU defense continues to play well and get better and better each game.
Yeah, and they lost John Michael Terry, but I think Bonito is maybe more of a playmaker than him. They didn't miss a beat without John Michael Terry on Saturday. So.
You know, and that's a shame. You know, when you get somebody that's worked so hard to get in there
I know.
and have his chance as a starter. He's been special teams guy for a long time, but he's just now getting to start. And then he gets a lower leg injury, a non-contact injury.
In practice, yeah.
Yeah, it's in practice, and you just go, oh, man. But, Nick Benito and David Ugubois,
they played well.
They played well the other night.
Benito's played well all season.
Yeah, so these guys are coming in, and Kenneth Murray, Butkus, he's going to be nominated for the Butkus Award.
Could win it, too.
He could win it. I mean, he's playing that well. He's playing at that level.
The only bad thing about this, he ain't coming back next year, I wouldn't think.
Well, I mean, but you know who you've got there that can? That's going to be back?
Caleb
Kelly.
But he ain't no
he's
Kenneth
not a
Murray.
No, but it's not going to walk in there with a cold deck.
We'll see, but I don't know if he plays the middle, though. We'll see.
And they've got Brian Meade. I mean, he's backing him up, so he may be able to get in there. So they've got lots of players. Hey, Neville Gallimore, Allen Trophy
Another
maybe.
guy, I seen a mock draft going in the first round. He and Murray both in the first round.
And then you've got C.D. Lamb in the first round. I mean, those guys are starting to come to the forefront.
The research, when's the last time you said 2 defensive players go in the first round?
Wow, that's been a while. Probably Tommy Harris, and I don't remember. I mean, I remember one, but not two. But that everybody's playing well on defense. They're playing the way they need to play. The only criticism, and it's a very slight one, is they've put so much emphasis on turnovers that they haven't gotten them.
Make stops. Who cares about the turnovers?
Exactly. You're 7th in the country in the percentage of stops you get on third down.
Yeah.
You go from 118th to 7th. That's 111 moves up. You ought to be happy with that.
Yeah, and the secondary is playing so much better.
Well,
my goodness.
There's nobody running free.
No.
Everyone. Hey, there's
even
a lot.
when they're completions, there's guys right there.
They're making a good catch.
Yeah.
It's a good throw and a good catch. Austin Kendall drops it over Trey Brown. I mean, all you can say.
Great pass.
Great pass, great catch.
Absolutely.
Trey Brown's right there.
Right, absolutely.
They come right back to him. Trey Brown knocks 2 of them away. So, I mean, these guys are playing well. The safeties are playing well. The corners are playing well. The D linemen, they've got so many young guys. Perkins.
Walker Strickland's going to be a good player.
Yeah,
really
Strickland's
going
to be good. I mean, they've got, the front 7, with the exception of 2 players, are all sophomores.
They got NFL guys now.
Yeah, with the exception of 2 players, the front 7, they have 7 sophomores and freshmen. So, that's just bodes well.
This team's going to be really good next year.
Okay, but they're talking Alex Grinch up, and he's a good coach. But let's tap the brakes a little bit on him being a head coach yet.
Yeah.
I mean, he's only been a coordinator
Got to do it 2 or 3 years, no doubt. Absolutely.
So he's good. But let's find out he gets a whole year with it as this kind of defense.
Well, and then he waits and gets going to get a much better job. I know Mike Stoops told me he should have never taken the Arizona job. He should have waited till something better comes.
Yeah, and so that's the same thing with Alex Grinch. I mean, he's looking at this right here, but he's got so many good young players here. Why would he go anywhere right now?
That wasn't good. Now, for a really good place, you say bye-bye real quick.
Sure. I mean, a head coach, when you got a 5-year contract at $5 million a year,
and a program you can win it. That's the key.
Yeah, I mean, some place that's big time, I mean, you say bye-bye, we love you, OU.
But not to a Rutgers or a place like that.
Yeah, but not anything from there. But, the defense is playing well. The offense is playing well. Special teams are playing well. I mean, they got their first touchdown.
There's no weakness right
now.
Yeah,
the special teams got their first touchdown that last week on a block punt.
Yeah.
So, I mean, every side of the ball is playing well. All 3 sides are playing well. This team, now they're going to Kansas State. They haven't had a whole lot of problems with Kansas State. Coach Riley was talking about it won't be the same without seeing, Snyder over there and on the sidelines. But, I mean, there's always there's a time for everything. Chris Clybert, the guy that came from from North Dakota State that won 3 national championships, he's been winning natties for a while. He's a good coach.
We'll see what he can do with Kansas State, because usually when you follow a legend,
it's tough.
It doesn't work.
Bill Snyder was there, and he's it's going to be tough to replace him. And even though this gentleman might be a really good coach, Big 12 is different.
Yeah,
Big 12 is different.
Different animal.
Different animal. So we'll talk more about Kansas State and going up there in just a moment. But hey, if you're looking for tickets for OU tickets or concert tickets, you got to go to oklahomatickets.com or give them a call at 364-7500. They have Thunder tickets, OU tickets, concert tickets, anywhere, anytime, any place, all available at oklahomatickets.com. Give them a call, 364-7500.
Only at Tri-City Tractors can you hop on a new Mahindra tractor or Bad Boy mower and take one for a spin.
So find us on TriCityTractors.com, the home of try it before you buy it.
Tri-City Tractors, I-44 exit 108 in Newcastle. TriCityTractors.com.
Chalk Sports Bar on Memorial, where they have happy hour all night on Monday Night Football. They have great specials, plus they have good snacks. Chipotle, queso, caramel, hummus. They have fried pickles, fried devil eggs, and chips and salsa, all on special for happy hour. And they have drinks. They have $2.50 domestic draft. So all that available here at the Chalk Sports Bar on Monday night. Morfit Medical Center, 2908 Via Esperanza in Edmond, is an integrative family medicine center. They feature Smart Graft hair restoration, the most complete full head hair restoration on the market these days. It is great for you. It is the smartest, the best way to get a full head of hair back with using your own hair, and it doesn't take as long as you think. So to find out more, contact morefitmedical.com about Smart Graft hair replacement.
I'm attorney Noble McIntyre at McIntyre Law. Over the past 20 years, we have fought for Oklahomans who have been injured by medical malpractice and medical device injuries. These injuries are caused by products including defective hip implants, transvaginal mesh implants, Zofran, Xarelto, Invokana, and IVC filters. Unfortunately, these type of injuries happen every day, and it's good to have a local expert to turn to for help.
On behalf of myself and the entire McIntyre Law team, I can assure you, no one will work harder than we will.
Reveal a more youthful you. A more beautiful you. A more confident you. A healthier you. Your journey begins this summer at Laser Light Skin Clinic. Call us today for your free consultation.
At Eskridge Honda, we go the Eskridge Mile for you with low monthly payments, like a new 2019 Honda CR-V EX for just $189 a month. That's going the Eskridge Mile, online at eskridgehonda.com.
There's a lot to love about the Trails Golf Club.
It's the golf.
Yeah, the golf.
It's the grill.
It's the golf, of course. It really is the golf. Come check out our sizzling summer membership specials at the Trails Golf Club.
And welcome back. Sports Illustrated Sooners TV. Rick Heath, Al Eschbach from Winston here in Norman on Main Street next to the railroad tracks. There's another business on Main Street in Norman that I want you to go by and check out, and that's Brown Shoe Fit. Brown Shoe Fit Company, great place. Steve and his group there at Brown Shoe Fit Company have everything you need. Ladies, if you're looking for fashion, they've got fashion. If you're looking for comfort, they've got comfort, and they've got comfort and fashion. Men, if you're looking for business, shoes, or rugged outdoor wear, all that's available at Brown Shoe Fit Company in Norman on Main Street next to Hobby Lobby. Also, the Trails Golf Club in Norman. Trails Golf Club, a championship course. It's fall now. There's a lot of time to take a look at where you want to play for 2020, and the Trails Golf Club would be great for you, your family, your junior golfer, wives, all of that are all welcome at the Trails Golf Club. Championship course in a family-friendly atmosphere. Give them a call, 364-3790, and find out about membership specials at the Trails Golf Club. Al, Chris Kleiman, the coach at Kansas State, won 3 national championships in a row, won a couple more from North Dakota State, but he has a different offense. They're going to run the ball 60-something% of the time, and that's something that you don't see in the Big 12 very often.
Well, and that's going to be difficult to move on the Oklahoma front, I tell you. Yeah, that's we'll see. I mean, the Skylar Thompson, the quarterback's been up and down this season. So I mean, they don't
ask him to throw the ball much, you know. I mean, but when he does, they've had success because it's kind of you're not used to it,
right?
And they've got a good, solid offensive game plan, but it's not gonna shake anybody up that hadn't seen this team before.
No, and when you played Snyder had that little gimmicky offense. What he did with the quarterback was genius, and so. They just don't have a lot of great athletes up there. The thing what hurt Kansas State over the years when Snyder first got there, when Bob Stoops was on the staff and everything, Kansas junior college were loaded, and K-State got a lot of great junior college players. The junior college pool isn't what it used to be.
Well, they don't have that same circuit they used to. I mean, the schools are there, but they don't get the same players.
No.
And so it's tough to get recruit to Manhattan, Kansas, and Kansas State. And I tell you what, how about Les Miles in Kansas playing Texas so strong last week?
That's just unbelievable. And Texas, an underdog to TCU. That's just hard for me to fathom.
Well, right now, I mean, Tom Herman, and you can talk all you want to, but the fact of life is Tom Herman doesn't have that Texas team playing real good right now.
Well, you got a lot of injuries, but I'd say they're playing better than TCU, I would think.
You would think so because Kansas State just beat TCU.
Yeah.
Okay.
TCU's bad.
TCU's bad. Kansas State beat them 24-17.
And the week before, Texas gave Oklahoma, a heck of a game.
Yeah.
And they gave LSU a heck of a game.
Yeah, and now, and Oklahoma State got, had their chance in Texas and didn't get it done. Oklahoma State's struggling
I just said
also.
That. Texas is going to score a ton of points on TCU because Ellinger's a heck of a quarterback.
He is. He's really good, and they've got a good offense. What they don't have is a very good defense.
No, they do not have.
Orlando, the defensive coordinator, may not make it through the season.
And they lost 8 defensive starters. Can people stop blaming Coach? They lost 8 defensive starters, and then you got all these injuries.
But Tom Herman's not going to take the heat himself. He's not going to take the heat himself, I don't think. Anyway, so lots of games going on in the Big 12, lots of games nationally. Anything surprise you nationally?
Well, yeah, Wisconsin getting beat took all the luster of the Ohio State game.
Yeah, because I think they were looking forward to that one. I mean, they were looking ahead, and then they get beat by Illinois of all.
That's hard to believe. Yeah, it's hard to believe. We're going to have some great games coming up. You're going to have the LSU, Alabama. Is Tua going to be healthy? The Heisman Trophy thing, Joe Burrow is now number 1 in Vegas, and Jalen Hurts is number 2. So we got all that shaking.
Well, and we'll be talking more about that as the season develops. But Hurts is going to move back up to 1 because at some point LSU, they're going to have a big gamut to run, and they're not going to go undefeated.
Well, but if Burrow has a great game against Alabama, he's going to stay number 1. That'll be the key. How he does against Alabama.
Hey, but I've got the key to this game Saturday, OU winning. I've got them 41-12.
12? What, are you going to kick 4 field goals?
Yeah, they kick 4 field goals. They can't score a touchdown. They're going to kick 4 field goals.
I'll go 49-21.
49-21, 41-12. All that and more to be revealed on Saturday. That's going to do it. For Al Eschbeck, I'm Rick Heath on Sports Illustrated Sooner TV.